showdown of West Ham and Harchester is just hours away. Welcome to live UEFA Cup football. Harchester go into today's second leg decider with a slender one-goal lead. Will it be enough with so much goal-scoring talent on the field? Prestigious competition.
Why don't you come on later? Because it's only going to be me and Paul Aldridge and the other directors of West Ham telling football anecdotes.
Will I be sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll tell you what I'll do. As soon as I arrive, I'll send Thomas back to pick you up, all right?
Okay.
Bye. Gordon, now I really do hope Christmas comes early this year.
What do you mean?
What's the latest on the injury to Rodriguez?
Well, he'll probably have a fitness test and then we'll know what's happening.
What happens, Gordon, is what I say happens. In the meantime, I am giving you full responsibility to field the best team we've got. Do you understand me?
How's the knee? I'm sure it will be fine. This is just a precaution. I must play today. The whole season rely on this game.
Yeah, and because it's such an important game, you don't want to be going out there half fit. You want to be sure.
I think even half fit I will be too good for West Ham, eh?
Right, Thomas. West Ham, first pair of horses.
God rest ye merry gentlemen. Let nothing you dismay.
Anne, what are you doing? No, you shouldn't be up here.
Yeah, more importantly, you should be downstairs. The team and coach leaves for Upton Park in 10 minutes.
I'm on the bench. Ray Wyatt gave me the news.
Well, that's great. If they were really worried about your hip, then they wouldn't even have you in the team.
God, I haven't been this nervous since I was 16. If he plays me, I'm worried my hip will give out.
The doctor said you could go on playing for years without any ill effects.
And if he doesn't play me, it's worse. I might not get picked again. How can everything have gone so wrong so quickly?
Michael, it hasn't all gone wrong. But we've still got each other.
Yeah, we have. And I couldn't look up through today without you.
Thomas, are you sure this is the way to Upton Park? Thomas? Oh, my God. How much would you want? Serious, the chances of getting away with it afterwards are virtually nil. I'll see you at Wembley. How can you think of leaving so soon?
It's 2.5 hours from kick-off here at Upton Park. There's heightened security at the ground, as police expect a big Harchester following from the Midlands. West Ham manager Harry Redknapp refuses to announce his lineup until an hour before the game. 500 extra officers from all over London have been drafted in to ensure a trouble-free afternoon. And the players are just beginning to arrive at the ground. West Ham's Paolo Di Canio remains their great hope when it comes to goals. His influence could be crucial today, along with that of Joe Cole and Trevor Sinclair. The Harchester team bus has now arrived. Scott Lucas is uncertain of a place in the starting 11. However, Paolo Wanchop, Frank Lampard and Rio Ferdinand are all definite starters. How will Neil Ruddock deal with the presence of Wes Kingsley, who scored the all-important winner against Rangers in the last round?
Have you seen Luis's knee yet?
No, we're going to test it out on the pitch in a minute with the physio.
And what that test show?
Well, how can we know that at this stage?
You see, I'm a great believer that if things are planned properly, they usually turn out right.
Which means?
Which means I think Luis should play today. And I'm not the only one in a high up position in this club that thinks that way. Do you get my drift?
Mr. Gallagher, if Luis is fit, he will play. If he's he's not, he won't. It's that simple.
Oh, absolutely. But if Rodriguez was to ask your advice, I would hope that you would have the interest of the club at heart. You see, it would be a great shame for you to lose all that kudos, all those free tickets, all those spin-offs to your private practice. Am I making sense, Doctor?
Where are you taking me? He looks to be having some pain.
He'll be all right. You can give him a job, can't you?
How's he looking?
He'll be fine.
You shot the wrong person, for God's sake. You killed the team captain. You almost killed my wife in the bargain. I mean, why should I give you the other $500,000?
Just pay me what you owe me, and I'll be on my way.
Coach, you were supposed to dispose of Luis Amor Rodriguez.
And I would have done too, if your wife hadn't got in the way.
But you didn't complete the job at Wembley. Why should I give you any money at all?
Okay, I'll go and do it now then. Then you can pay me what you owe me.
London for today's big game. Kick-off is just 30 minutes away now, and although European glory is up for grabs, this is an all-English affair. West Ham are expecting a capacity crowd. They've had some big gates already this season, but this could be the biggest.
Well, what a cracker of a game we have on our hands at Upton Park this afternoon. It's UEFA Cup third round second leg action with West Ham United, the conquerors of Osijek and Steaua Bucharest in the first two rounds, against last season's FA Cup winners Harchester United, who have already beaten Ajax and Rangers to reach this stage. The Hammers desperately seeking to claw back a 1-0 deficit from the first leg.
Well, yes, Richard, you can expect Harchester to be subjected to all the passion and drama that the East End and European football can generate. It's going to be a hard task for Rodriguez Dragons against Harry's high-flying Hammers, and I'm really looking forward to this match.
Where's Jerry?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, he said he'd send Thomas back for me, but he didn't. Had to get a taxi.
Well, I'm sure there's an explanation. He's probably in the boardroom.
Probably.
I've just seen Luis having a fitness test on the pitch.
Fitness test?
Yeah, oh, he's fine, though. You know, watching him, he looks so vulnerable.
Do you want another drink?
There we go.
Thomas! Mr. Block! Don't you Mr. Block me. Give me the coat. Have you got my telephone? Right. I'll tell you one thing. If I hadn't have already given you your Christmas bonus, I'd sack you.
Harchester player-manager Luis Amor Rodriguez is fit to play, but he drops back into a five-man midfield. Wes Kingsley is a lone striker. Scott Lucas is on the bench, as is returning skipper Michael Dillon.
You must push up on Rio Ferdinand. Make sure he cannot pass the ball from the defense, yes? I will play off you in the 4-5-1, and we will work to keep the ball between us.
Can keep sheep, couldn't?
Now, remember what I always say for European games. First, we must quiet the crowd. We protect the ball. We don't give them the early goal. Then the longer we can hold them at 0-0, the more they get frustrated and the more we can draw them out.
Just like the Liverpool I grew up on, eh?
You got it, son.
I'll see you later. You want a drink? Or some chips? Or we can go outside. I think the player will be coming soon.
I've had enough already.
What are you thinking?
It's going to sound terrible. This time last week, before Michael had his medical, I had all these choices. I was free. And now I just feel like I've lost that freedom.
You think because of his trouble, you have to stay with him?
And this is going to sound awful. It's sounding like I'm saying I'm trapped, and I'm not. No, I love him. I want to be with him. It's just...
Fella, where are you off to? I've got to see Luis. It's sorted. Luis is playing. I've got to stop him. Luis is taking a risk. He's got an injury, and I need to protect my investment.
But Luis is fine.
Now, we know what we are doing. We know we can win this. Come on, Dragons, let's go out there and win this!
Anyway, the team sheet's getting. It's too late to change anything.
You don't understand, Gordon. We've just got to bite the bullet.
Here we go then. It's West Ham United against Harchester United. European glory at stake. Now it's over to your match commentator, Gary Bloom.
Thanks, Richard. Good afternoon, everyone. West Ham United to get this game underway. Arguably the most important game of the season for these two sides. But remember, Harchester United do have that significant advantage of a goal lead from the first leg. Early touch coming up here for Rio Ferdinand. Harry Redknapp knows West Ham have to claw back that goal. Ray Wyatt has plenty of European experience to draw upon as a player. West Ham have done well in these opening couple of minutes, keeping the pressure on. Here's Wongchop, his turn, Coulson. Di Canio in support. Lampard is free here. Lampard! And that should have been the first goal of the game. And that should have been tighter marking by Harchester.
The defence is a mess out there.
It's not the defence. West can't keep the ball up. It's coming straight back every time.
So?
Lucas is the best bet, in my opinion. I mean, he can keep possession, take the sting out of the game.
Well, why doesn't he bring him on then? I didn't pay £5 million for a substitute. Hello.
Enjoying the game?
On West Ham have lost the ball here. Kingsley. This is Luis Amor Rodriguez. Oh, that's a rather weak effort on goal. Luis Amor Rodriguez appears to be struggling in the opening stages.
Where are you?
Your wife looks beautiful. In black.
Please don't do anything in haste.
Must go, Mr. Block. I've got a job to finish.
No, just listen to me for 1 minute. Hello? Hello? Jerry Block, chairman of Harchester United. I'm just window shopping, really. Just checking to see if The facilities at our new club compare favourably. So you can see everything in the ground on these, can you?
Oh, yes. Any incident, we've got it on tape.
And anybody?
Naturally. In fact, I can go around the entire ground in 45 seconds without having to leave my seat.
How does that work, then?
Well, watch this. Oh, look, there's your wife, for example.
Very, very impressive. Terrific. Now that is impressive.
West Ham have played well, and here they come again. Pearce, repelled by the Harchester defence. Keller beats Linger. One shot. Foe, one shot. Comes to Di Canio. Paolo Di Canio! And he draws the tie level. And what a pace. West Ham take the lead of the afternoon. And trust the Italian, Paolo Di Canio, to score the goal.
I can't say I'm surprised, given a starting 11. That's not very helpful, Scott. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? And you shut up and all. Come on, lads! Get your heads up! Get tighter! Come on!
And still 60 minutes for one of these two teams to settle the time. Appears to be hurt now. He's writhing in agony. No! And Harchester might have to make a change if Rodriguez is unable to continue. Remember, he passed a fitness test earlier today.
Gordon, what the hell happened? I don't understand it. He was tackled and he just went down.
Thank God for that.
What do you mean he could have done with his cruciates? Doctor, you get yourself down there.
I better come with you.
This could be a turning point of this tie. Luis Amor Rodriguez is going to be stretchered off.
Jerry, where are you going?
How bad is it? It's hard to say at this stage.
He's hurting so much.
Shall I bring the sub on as you come on back?
I've got to examine him first.
Well, let me know as soon as you can. I'll look after him. Look going on, what? No, not yet.
Why, looks serious, huh? You see the way his knee bend when you go down?
You don't think it could be his cruciate?
Maybe. You know, the way he play already, I think there's something wrong with his leg. But if it's a cruciate at his age, it could be serious. It could be the end, huh?
A week. First Michael, now Luis.
I wish I could be with him. You know, when this happened to a player, it's the most lonely, the most frightening things that can happen in a life.
And still, Harchester haven't made a change. They're down to 10 men. Here's one chop. They just can't deal with him at the moment. They're queuing up at the back post. One chop. Moncar! That should have been 2-0. And West Ham know it.
Right, where is he? Who? No, I mean, how is he? He's in a bad way. So, what are we going to do about it? They're sending an ambulance round to the players' entrance.
Oh, Madeline, it is you.
Surprisingly, Harchester haven't made a change yet, so maybe we'll see Luis Amor Rodriguez return. This is Foe, and now Lampard for West Ham United. Can they pinch another goal before the break? It's driven straight at Simon Coggan, but another good chance comes and goes.
Where's that doctor got to? to. Linger! Go with Lampard! Now, come on, we're going to be out of this tie by the time he gets back to you.
Yeah, you know it, bruv.
I told you to shut up.
How about this it?
Well, let's put it this way. I don't think you'll be dancing the tango with my wife this year.
Jerry?
What do you not tell me?
Take it easy, Louise. We're taken to the Royal London Hospital and take a good look at it there.
It feels like I'm finished.
We're 3 minutes into stoppage time at the end of the first half. West Ham leading by a goal to nil. Kingsley, there's the half-time whistle. A terrific first half for West Ham, which has seen Paolo Di Canio score that all-important goal. Coulson and Osborne have had a torrid time at the back for Harchester. I wonder what the second half will bring.
There's a tube station round here somewhere. Do you know exactly where?
Upton Park? Yeah, it's in the High Street.
Linda, where are you going in the middle of the match? Is something wrong?
No, well, yeah, actually, a friend's just called. They've been taken ill.
Do you want me to go and find Mr. Block?
No.
West Ham are bound to have an account with the minicab firm. Do you want me to call a member of staff, get them to order you a cab? Well, it'd be much better than taking public transport, especially as you don't know the area. Linda, you all right? You look really unwell. Do you want to sit down? Kelly, can you get a glass of water?
Thanks, then.
Linda, where are you going?
I'll meet them outside by reception, okay?
Linda!
Where the hell have you been? Make your substitution. Louise will be playing again tonight. And probably not for a good while.
Is he going to be okay?
Well, who can tell? I mean, he should have been out there in the first place. I mean, the area around his knee is like an engine without oil.
Well, you called the shots, Doctor.
Under duress from higher up in the club.
I wouldn't say that too loudly if I was you. I mean, after all, you are the doctor here. I leave these decisions up to the professionals.
Come on, hey, lads, we need to tighten up in the second half, yeah?
Just got a key about him. Don't let him get away with anything, yeah?
Come on, boys, they're running all over you out there.
Give him a break, Scott.
Yeah, I need a break. I just want to get on.
It's murder out there. I think you'll find you're getting murdered out there, you mean?
What? Shut up, Eddie. All right, lads, listen in. Michael, Ian, you're going on. Joe, take a rest, yeah? Come on, lads, we can do this, eh?
Right, how's the gaffer?
It's not good news, I'm afraid, lads. He's had to go to hospital.
Are you joking?
Come on, lads, heads up, eh? Linger, you've been skinned twice. Sort it out now, right?
Well, that goal from Paolo Di Canio has brought the teams level on aggregate. But, Andy, the big talking point of the first half, of course, must be the injury to Rodriguez.
He looked in a bad way going off at half-time, and if he doesn't come out for the second half, it's going to be a real blow for Harchester's chances in this tie.
Well, it must be serious, because I'm getting word that he's being taken to hospital. First reports from the ground say that it could be knee ligament damage. And now we have pictures of him being taken away from Upton Park by ambulance.
Do you mind getting out with those things? Can't you see the man is in pain?
Look, I want to go with him.
Me too.
Sorry, only one person allowed to ride with the patient.
Jerry, where are you going?
To the hospital to check on Rodriguez. Where else?
What about the game?
You are the director of football, so get in there and direct.
Right.
All right, lads, listen up. Now, Louise should want us to concentrate on the job in hand yet, so that's what we're going to do.
Right, shut up, the lot of you! Ray, from now onwards, I'm taking over.
What?
Direct orders from Mr. Block. If you don't like it, you sort it out with him.
That's ridiculous.
No, I'll tell you what's ridiculous. What was happening out there in the first half? That was ridiculous. Scott, son, get your tracksuit off. You're in for Louise.
Oh, now we're talking.
Now listen, I want you to forget this 4-5-1 malarkey, right, Scott? I want you up there helping Wes out. We are going for the good old 4-4-2.
No problem. I was going to bring Scott on.
But you didn't, did you? Now we need to be tighter at the back. Michael, you're on. Granty, I don't need you. Eddie, I want you in for Granty. I want you to track Lampard.
No probs.
Now listen, will you stop all this fannying around? Wes, you are a big boy, my son. Why don't you go out there and show Ruddock that?
I'm not getting the ball, am I?
Don't worry, you'll get the ball. But if you don't keep it up, your days in this club are numbered. And that goes for every one of you.
Guess what? Michael's on. What? Yes, Michael, Eddie and Scott Lucas.
Oh, God, oh, please, please let him do okay. I don't think I can bear to sit through this. What if they concede another goal? What if they go out? They're bound to blame Michael, aren't they? God, that really finished him.
And calm down, he'll be fine.
Right, give it to them, lads, and remember what I said. Remember it.
Don't you dare speak to me like that in front of the players. What gives you the right to barge in here?
Mr. Block gives me the right. He's asked me to salvage something out of the mess that you've got us into, and that's exactly what I'm going to do until I hear different.
Now listen.
No, you listen. Did Louise say anything to you before he went?
Well, no, he was in too much pain.
Right, you get off to the hospital and see how he is.
I'm sure he'd think my place is here with the team.
Look, I thought we got this straight. I am running the team. You are going to the hospital. Do you get my drift?
Yeah, I think I do. It's all right, look. We'll take it from there.
Harchester to restart the game. They've made 3 changes at the break. Michael Dillon's on for Joel Coulson, Eddie Mogliano on for Andy Grant, and Scott Lucas has replaced Luis Amor Rodriguez, who we understand has gone to hospital. Gordon Gallagher, the director of football, is now down on the bench, and there's no sign of Ray Wyatt, the coach. So it's Harchester playing from right to left in the second half. Ball played all the way back to Coggan. Thumped upfield.
Come on, lads! Stick it to them before they stick it to us!
Switched to a 4-4-2 formation in this second half. There's Kingsley. Scott Lucas now for Harchester. And a fine effort on goal by Scott Lucas. He's made a difference since he's come on at half-time.
Good try!
And Harry Redknapp might have to reorganise defensively now.
Louise, thank God you're all right.
All right. My career may be over and you think I'm all right.
No, what I was saying was that I think, you know, well, I mean...
Mr. Rodriguez, how are you? Right, well, I'll be taking a good look at that knee, and we'll be moving you to a private room very soon.
Good. Marilyn, you stay with Louise, all right? I've just got to go outside and sort something out.
I am finished. This is it. My career is over.
Come on, you don't mean that. It might not be as bad as you think.
I know it.
Where have you been?
Sorry, love.
Yeah, well, they said you'd be 5 minutes. Look, I'm late. London Hospital, please.
United. Cleared by Ansah. Harchester beginning to find their passes now. They weren't doing that in the first half. 11's Dunning. O'Neill. And here's Lucas. And that's another terrific ball by Lucas. Kingsley's on his way. Oh, and Kingsley scored! It's a vital away goal for Harchester. That could be the goal to take them through. And it means now West Ham United have to score twice to rescue this tie. Harry Redknapp can't believe it. His side have dominated the match.
This is good for Michael. You don't get you a good football at Charlton.
Yeah, he's played so well since he came on.
Right, well, I'll need x-rays to confirm it, of course, but my first reaction is that you've damaged the medial ligaments and not the cruciate.
So what does that mean?
Well, it means you've been very lucky. cruciates can take a year to heal, and you never know for sure what the long-term effect is going to be. The medial ligament, we can fix in 6 or 7 weeks.
Thank God.
But you're still going to need a good surgeon, though.
And when can I have the operation?
Well, there are lots of good places in this country. Personally, for sportsmen, I recommend Dr. Pavitt in San Diego, California. He's the best. Of course, he is rather expensive.
That doesn't matter.
Just steady on.
Jerry?
No, I mean, personally, I think British doctors are the best. I mean, people come from all over the world to this country, don't they?
Please, Mr. Block, can you leave me now?
Yeah, go on, Jerry. Go and wait in reception. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Minutes to go. West Ham have to score quickly. This is Wanchop. Has support from Di Canio and plenty forward here for West Ham. Di Canio's pulled it back. Wanchop! Saved by Coggan. Another let-off for Harchester. And the Costa Ricans should have scored there. West Ham getting terrific vocal encouragement now from their fans. Another chance comes and goes, this time for Wanchop.
Hello. You don't happen to know the score at Upton Park, do you?
No, sorry, sir.
Listen, tell me, I'm very curious to know, where do the ambulance men hang out normally?
Through the doors.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Can I get you anything?
No. Thank you.
I don't know. If you wanted a holiday, you should have just asked. You didn't have to half cripple yourself. Can I get in touch with anyone for you? Your woman friend, maybe. I mean, you're going to be away for a long time, so...
I must first save my career. Anyway, I told her she doesn't love me anymore.
No, sometimes life doesn't work out how it should, does it? Right, you get some rest. I've got to go and see a man about a trip to America.
Harchester are still leading 2-1 on aggregate with that all-important away goal. But here come West Ham, who have to score now. Lampard. Here's Wanchop. Oh, they've got to go back. Harchester appeal for offside, but it's given. And West Ham are now just 1 goal away from going through to the next round. Harry Redknapp looks relieved, but West Ham have to score again.
You all have to go back to school,
I hope they don't blame that one on Michael. Otherwise he's going to be in a foul mood afterwards.
9 minutes to go. 2-2 on aggregate. And Harchester have that away goal. Can they hang on now?
Ray, what are you doing here?
I'm taking half a day. Listen, Jerry Block's appointed Gordon Gallagher manager while you're away.
What? He cannot. Listen, Ray, it looked like I had to go away for some time. I need you to be my eyes and ears at the club.
Oh, no, I can't work with Gallagher. He's old school, he's old bark and bull.
Which is why you have to stay. If you go, all our work with the players will be wasted.
I'm sorry, mate, I can't. It's about time I started to think about Kitty and the baby again. It's Christmas, she's gonna need me.
Okay. Go home to Devon for a few days. Talk to Kitty, then make your decision. Please. For me.
Do you know, I put 50p in this machine, and I can't get any coffee out.
I can't believe you could be so brutal.
I didn't bang it that hard.
I mean about Louise.
Listen to me. I am not prepared to spend thousands of pounds on some Californian jolly that might not be successful.
Okay, let's leave aside the decent human thing to do. He is our best asset and we should pay for the best treatment.
Yes, and if I thought we were going to get value for money, I would agree with you. But he is insured for £5 million. Now, if he never plays again because of injury, we collect.
I didn't hear that.
Just a minute. I've just had a thought. Maybe this is the way out of my problem. Tell me, who's with Luis now?
Well, no one. I thought he'd need some time on his own.
What do you mean time on his own? For crying out loud, he needs supervision. Go and sort some security out for Luis's room, now.
In a very dangerous position. Lampard's going to take it. Now, what can he do here? Oh, it's gone all the way through, and Coggan pushes it round the post. That's how close West Ham came to winning the game. Gordon Gallagher, the director of football, looks like he's going through agony down on the touchline. What mostly he's thinking with Hartford is so close now.
I've spoken to the administrator and they're arranging some surveillance outside Luis's room.
Good.
Terrific pressure by West Ham.
Seem to be holding out.
Yeah, by the skin of our teeth.
Walk again, Sinclair.
Linda.
God, you are here.
There is no space and time to keep our love alive. We have existence and
We're 4 minutes into stoppage time. It's cleared by Coggan. And there's the final whistle. Harchester are through to the last 16 of the UEFA Cup. What a day for Gordon Gallagher, the director of football. One of 3 changes Harchester made at half-time, which completely swung this game around. What a second half they've had. What excitement here at Upton Park. Those players can hardly believe it. And despite the fact West Ham United scored twice on the day, 2 well-taken goals by Di Canio and Wanchop, they just weren't enough to see West Ham United through. And the player who was with Leyton Orient just a few weeks ago, Wes Kingsley, has done what he did in the last round, scored the goal to take Harchester on in their European adventure. The West Ham United fans trudge away disconsolate. Their team are out, and Harchester march proudly on.
Great goal. Come in.
Nice one, Wes. What's a lovely Christmas bonus?
Come on, let's go and cheer Luis up with the good news.
Yeah.
The final score, West Ham 2, Harchester 1. And Harchester...
It feels so good to hold you again. But is it not dangerous for you to come here?
I couldn't help it.
There is a chance I may have to go away for an operation.
I don't know. First me in hospital, now you. Life seems a bit cruel to us, doesn't it?
Gordon, many congratulations.
Thanks, Andy. Nice to see the Scots still getting the good jobs, eh?
Gordon, don't take this the wrong way, but what on earth are you doing there?
Well, what with Luis's injury, the chairman asked me if I could step into the breach, so to speak.
But no sign of Ray Wyatt for the second half?
No, he went to the hospital with Luis, which I can understand. In fact, I'd like to dedicate this win to Luis. You see, I just took his team and freshened it up a bit, that's all. Nice to know I've still got the touch, though, Andy, eh?
Well, the changes you made certainly worked.
Yes, absolutely. And here's one of them now. Here, lad.
Cheers, Gordon.
I am so pleased to be back at this club, fit and healthy. In fact, I'd like to dedicate this to my girlfriend, Anne. And I'd also like to say, Anne, will you marry me?
Well, will you? Come on, you can't get much more committed than that.
Well, an evening full of surprises and drama.
Well done. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
And we hope it means from both of us, it's good night.
Marion, listen, you carry on. I'm just going to pop in here, all right?
Why is it that things don't work out for us?
Maybe they will one day.
Yes. But I'm so frightened of the future.
Shepherds at these tidings rejoiced at much in mind.
I could have killed you today. Luis Amor Rodriguez anytime this afternoon. In fact, anyone I wanted. Even your wife. You have a fortnight to come up with $500,000. Otherwise, you know what will happen. Merry Christmas.
Top new cop drama Special Victims Unit uncovers the seamy side of teen fashion photography tonight at 9. Until then, though, Jolly Green Lizard Godzilla is next.